Hey everyone, it's Loopylegs Gaming here. Now welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video of LA Noire. Now in the last video we continued with the silk stocking case, we interviewed the bartender at the El Dorado bar, we spoke to a delivery man from Just Picked Fruit, he seemed a bit suspicious, we went to see him at the market but it was shut, we interviewed Angel down at the police station, doesn't look like he killed his wife, we went back to the fruit market and we interviewed the owner, we investigated the back room of the fruit market, and we found a scalpel with blood on it, and we found Antonia's bracelet. It was in a small jewellery box. We chased him down and we arrested him, and that's where we left the video. Now without further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy the video. So the white shoe slaying. Uh-oh.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
Oh, she's steaming. Drunk as a skunk.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, the fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Okay.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in
Fine
good time.
morning indeed. We
Right.
keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Right, let's go and change an outfit. The Untouchable. Suit does not show bloodstains and takes no damage from punches. Golden Boy, get yourself 2 suits, yada yada yada. Sunset strip, best worn while rubbing shoulders with the movie stars. Broderick. Let's go. Oh. I'll switch to the sharpshooter. Don't know if we've got any shootouts coming out, but I'll have this one on for a couple of cases and then I'll go on to the other one. The kind of blue one.
Greetings from sunny
It's
California.
quite dark outside.
When's it going to stop?
Just go easy, Phelps.
Oops. Crashed it already.
And now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
I'm stealing
Okay.
myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing them. There's a gig when you work in Homicide, Phelps.
And here we go. Crime scene, 11:47 a.m.
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Right, so I've checked out the body. So let's have a look at her neck.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
It's funny that the tag's not taken off it. Especially if you're wearing something, you wouldn't be putting it on with the tag still on it. Kind of digs in. So no missing jewellery on this hand like the other ones. And nothing written on her body this time.
Never the same, are they?
Yep, nothing. Right, okay, so what do we have here? Oh, some money.
Nothing significant.
Okay.
No drag marks.
Mm-hmm.
The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Nope.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Mm-hmm. Now, so that's everything all the time we do. I wonder what was over the other side. Oh.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Ooh.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Right, so Catherine Barton witnessed and Signal Hill residents. So we have suspicious persons.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Persons of interest, hobo. So, yep, she does look like she's lying. Nothing to, no tells on her face or anything, so.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war.
No.
He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Right, so let's go and use the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Cool. So that says got our Superior Laundry and the hobo camp. Now, let me go and have a look. I saw something outside of the cordoned off area. Just wasn't sure, right? So it's just nothing of major interest. That's fine. Let's go and jump in the car. Oh, Rusty Bottoms is already waiting for us. Oh, let's go and check some of these vehicles. I will be back with you once I've done that. Oh, a new one unlocked. A Pontiac Sedan 6. So that's me at 22. Yep. DeSoto Custom Suburban, 23 out of 95. Rusty will be like, what the hell is going on? Right, jump in this one. Definitely don't think we've been in one like this. Yep. Chevrolet Civilian Van, 24. Yep. So that says tried all of them, and we got an extra 2 cars on our list. So let's go to locations, and we'll go to Superior Laundry Services. Set as destination.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. Last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
That's true. To follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Here we go. Superior Laundry Services, 12:17 p.m.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Right. Hello? Can you not speak to us?
Phelps and
Oh, there you
Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Okay.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
So we need F136. Is it 63? T. Tarleton.
T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Green silk dress. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Jump in the car. So our next destination is going to be 43 Emerald Street. We'll leave the hobo camp just for now.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Here we go. Emerald Street, 12:25 p.m. Oh, we can see someone through the window. Oh. Kick down the door. There's 2 kitties in there too. Damn it.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife? and what
Lars
she was wearing?
Tarleton.
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party.
Bobby Ross.
She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
We do have some bad
You
news.
can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton.
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Right, so let's go into the bedroom.
You want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Circumstantial.
Okay. What do we have here?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
A matchbox. Baron's bar.
Regular.
Right, okay, so all the clues in here. That's the kiddie's room. On the table here we have another matchbox.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Right, let's go through to the laundry room.
Excuse me, ladies. So she went out without her handbag?
Mm-hmm.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Or the guy could have taken it home.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Hmm. Right, so that's everything in there. And oh, muddy boots.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's this?
Lars was out in the rain last night.
A wet jacket. Now let's go outside. And we have a boat. And the rope is...
It's like a match with the ligature marks.
Mm-hmm. And there we go. All the clues. Huh? He's checking the same stuff as us. Now let's
Out of
go.
your way momentarily, ladies.
Might have to be arresting your pappy. Let's go and speak to this guy.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
So, Teresa Tarleton. So, possible suspects.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Well, that isn't true. Look at his face. So we go with accused for this one.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
And we use the bow rope. Bow line rope on boat, triple braid pattern.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
So, alibi for Lars Tarleton.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
So, he's not telling the truth, but we don't have any proof, so we'll go bad cop.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue.
Baron's Bar.
Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
So, victim's state of mind?
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Still looking shifty again. We'll go doubt.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you
bad
for
cop,
this,
sorry,
you
I
better
keep saying
give us
doubt.
something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
And last contact with the victim.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
We know that's bullshit, so we go accuse him.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Because of the wet jacket.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson.
4 out of 4
We need
correct.
to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Okay, so go here and use the telephone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
Do we not need to get the address on the bar? Maybe we already have
Appreciate your time, sir.
it. Right, okay, so sneak around the side.
You believe this guy's story?
Not really. Right, so let's go to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Here we go. Hobo camp, 12:53 p.m.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh?
Huh?
I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. And think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Right, okay, so let's jump back in the car. And we will go to Baron's Bar. Seeing there's nothing here. Right guys, I think that's where we'll leave the video. Remember, if you want to help support the channel, please check out the links in the description. And thanks for watching another video of LA Noire. If you've liked it, high five that like button. And if you want to see more, be sure to smash that subscription button down below. And last but not least, remember, life's a game, so play it well. I'll see you in my next video.